Go.
Welcome back to the channel. This is also going to be your first episode of the new series of Crash City Off-Road Garage, where we are going to bring you all kinds of stuff, technical tips, repairs, diagnosing. We're going to show our parts that we're putting on things that we sell. People bring in stuff we don't sell. You're going to see all of that. So today we had a customer bring in this newer Turbo R, which seems to be a very, very popular machine right now. So he brought it in. He's not happy with the clutch kit he has, and he's not happy with his tune. So we are gonna do Jaztuning and our clutch kit and see if we can get this thing dialed in and ripping down the roads.
All right, so we've got a 2023 Turbo R. Seems to be the go-to ride, and it's probably one of our favorite rides, but it's stockish, you know, mild build, and got the 35 Zillas on it, which is a must. And that's, we got some tree kickerage there.
Aftermarket cage.
Got a cage on it. That's always it's always a plus. Even if you don't really ride hard, you never know what's up. But as far as everything, it's just pretty. It's just mild build. So just a good start of the trail rig. So anyway, customer reached out to us months and months ago when this was new. And if you're watching this, Richard, we're not picking on you. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase what we do, how we're gonna make this better. You know, and so he had a game plan. He wanted our clutch kit and a tune on it. So we've made the switch to Jaztuning from tunes we were previously running, just because the reliability is so much better and the power is insanely better. So hopefully we'll show that today. But so he's gonna bring it by, clutch kit and tune, and then hadn't heard from him in a while. And then just recently he contacted us and it's like, hey, you know, you made some bad choices maybe, but went with another tune and another clutch setup, and he's just not happy with it. So,
and he hasn't told us what it is.
Yeah, he didn't.
It's gonna be a surprise.
He didn't say what it is, and we don't know what it is. I didn't ask. I didn't care because I know we're gonna make it better. But I'm hoping all we've got is, you know, he left his RZR and a box, and all we can see on the box is mother clutcher, which I'm hoping that's not a new primary from them in there, but we'll see. And then obviously you can see a dyno jet box in there. So haven't looked at anything. Don't know what it is. We'll let it be a surprise. So I think what we say how are we gonna test this out? Because we want to test our clutching and the tuning that we use, which is not off the shelf, one tune fits all. It's all custom. So we're gonna have to get a list, which is probably all stock, but exhaust, intake, and we're gonna have to, you'll see it in the video. We'll get to that later. I'm not gonna bore you to death here. But we want to know how ours stack up. So we've got some tests, some scientific tests. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna do
the draggy. Are we gonna do the draggy?
Or
just the two?
Let's try to do the draggy. We've got a draggy, kind of drag racing, get some times real quick on the fly. Comparisons, the engagement, the draggy, and of course we've got the wall of death. Not the Talon wall of death, because this is a RZR, so it's a little bit bigger wall of death, since it's a more capable machine. So, and then we'll get out there with the draggy. Will be some pulls out on the road. I think that's it. Yeah. So, like I said, full disclaimer, we don't know what is in this. and we'll just have a surprise here, everybody. Like I said, and obviously he's having primary problems because he said he was sending a new primary, and I know people have loved Mother Clutcher, but we've had nothing but problems with him. So let's get this show on the road. And I guess we're ready to do some testing, right?
I think so.
All right, let's see what we can do. We've only got one camera, so we'll try to show all the RPMs and everything we're doing somehow. And yeah, we'll just do what we do. All right, first test, engagement, RPM. We're not talking about when it starts to jerk you around. We're talking about when it's locked up and rolling. So that's what we're attempting now. I feel like I need a lab coat on or something.
How do people see out of full bodies? I can't see nothing.
Man, it's gonna be hard to see the engagement. Everybody trusts you. You're honest. So whenever you're rolling.
I think more like 18.
17 to 1800.
It's not bad.
Not bad. So that's good. That's good. Go over to the wall of death.
What if I'm killed?
It's a risk we have to take in the name of science. So four-wheel drive on. This is the Polaris Wall of Death. Doom and destruction. $32.50 to do that. You could hear it struggling. It didn't sound like it's slipping, it's just struggling. Which the Turbo R, in case you guys didn't know, in terms of gear reduction on previous models from Polaris, this is what you'd call like a 66% low. So on 35s, it should walk up that. And you weren't even you like squared up to it. It was just doing the easy climb. So you want to show them that it's 32.50, just in case they don't believe us. So 3,400.
Bad time.
Stop.
Oh.
Roll back up here. 3,400 RPM. Just to roll back down. Right there. So not even 18 inches. 18 inches, 32 to 3,400. So that's not good. So pull back around to the garage. Let's grab the draggy, see if it's charged up, and give that a try. So this is the draggy test.
draggy results?
Oh yeah. We can't forget the draggy test. So 0 to 30, 2.45, 0 to 60, 7.65, eighth of the mile, 9.9. I will say on my butt dyno, that the acceleration don't feel like mine before portals. But we'll talk about
Yeah, not now.
we'll talk about portals in another
Not now,
video.
Steven's.
So we got some data. Maybe we should write this down.
Screenshot it.
Oh yeah, she's the.
We live in the age of technology, Steve.
She's the smart one, ladies and gentlemen.
On to the unsolved mysteries of what's in the box.
Unboxing. Stock spring.
Yes.
Secondary. Oh my goodness. Thank you, dear Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Baby Jesus. So there's the OEM clutch we're going back with.
You think that was his original? Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his original, which means.
It's a bit dusty.
Which means.
We probably have that in there now.
That's probably
Maybe.
in there now. So.
I don't know. Maybe he just found a box. I doubt it. I bet that's what's in there.
I don't know. We'll see. So good. That's good.
Got us a Power Vision.
Does it have, what's the tag on the side of the box? You don't have to say it. We don't want to get in trouble.
It starts with an A.
Apples? Astronauts.
Well, it has the first part
Okay.
of astronaut.
All right. So, yeah. You guys know brand A.
Stage 2 and 3.
So we don't know which one's loaded in there. But that's fine, because even if it's stage 3 or stage 2, like on a rig like this that has
And it says factory start in park.
so on a rig like this doesn't have any exhaust, so you know, like it's custom tuning, you know, it's not like we're gonna install a stage 3. We're just installing what the current setup will handle for the most that we can make out of what we got, what that we're working with. Show me what you're working with. Yeah, we got that. Got our helix on there. Amber's back there putting the flyweights in the primary. Take this real quick. Baby, you want to do 10% off clutch kits? If they like what they see as the end results here in the video?
Sure.
Alright, so let's do, if you get through this, decide our clutching is for you. We'll give you we'll put a 10% off discount code in the comment, or not in the comment, in the comments and description maybe, so it's everywhere.
We'll put it somewhere.
We'll put it somewhere.
Then we'll make you search for it.
Our website, crashcityoffroad.com. And speaking of that, a little shameless plug here is, if you guys watch our videos or you've stumbled across this video, you like it, you get some knowledge from it, you know, when you buy the parts from us, you know, it helps us keep doing stuff like this to help show you guys the benefits and what we can do and you can do to your RZR and how to do it. And just an example of why a like, a subscription, a comment, you know, goes miles for a YouTuber or anybody creating content is, I mean, we're almost, filming slows it down.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It slows everything down tremendously. We might have to, you know, we might screw up and cuss or something. Then we got to edit that out, and just time. And And this goes for all the channels that you guys watch out there, whether it be Broke Boys, Somewhat Haggard, Can-Am Crew.
But you know, those channels, everybody watches for different reasons. You know, some of it's entertainment, some of it's what parts are they running, some of it's, oh, I'd love to do that trail, what line did they take?
Yeah,
and I guess we're just saying, maybe make sure you like.
We're not just saying support us.
Yeah.
It's if you watch somebody and you enjoy their content is time consuming. We sell parts, we work on these machines, people have merch. There's just tons of ways to support. If you ain't got the extra cash, a subscription, a like, and a comment on a video is just as good. So support the people you follow, the people you watch. It is time consuming.
And most of us gained something from watching other channels, or a tidbit, or maybe it's just the happiness of watching wheeling videos.
Something. But yes, support, because all of it takes a long time. Like, we could have been getting 2 or 3 more machines done by the time it's taken to film this video. So just a heads up, support your channels that you like to watch in any way that you can. We all appreciate it. So you got that done?
Yep.
We got flyweights in there.
Look, they're ready to rock and roll, baby.
The helix is in there. We go back over here. We got a Portal Pro XP. Giving some love. So let's get this mess back together and in, and get ready for the engagement and the wall of death. All right, everything's in.
Driver's in.
Driver's in. We're throwing this one at you. We got talking and we're like, well, we can't really show the benefits of our clutch kit if we combine the end of the test with the tune. So we are same tune. Where you going? Get back here.
The wall of death.
Yeah, hold on for the wall of death. You guys show engagement first.
You said to go out and do the wall of death.
Right, yeah, wheel straight. You're engaging. Remember, you gotta show your engagement. It's on mile per hour.
Give me a minute, I'm still straightening up the steering wheel.
What was our last one, like 1800? Hopefully this
Might be
better.
about the same.
No,
Way better.
that's not the same.
1650.
I think it's lower than that.
The first time I thought it was 16. It just happened so quick.
Go as slow as you can.
Creeping. I'm putting my foot on the thing, I swear.
Well, now you gotta go a little normal. I'm gonna say
1650.
16 to 1700 around in there. The digital tack isn't always that accurate. Okay, now you can do the wall of death. I gotta say thanks to our buddy, customer, for letting us play with his machine, get him set up hopefully right. We're already 2 thumbs up on the engagement. But yeah, just to let us use his machine as a guinea pig. Not guinea pig, but to show you guys. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm about to get knocked out by a walnut.
All right, I think you were like right here, but you were at more of an angle. You weren't squared up with it.
I have confidence. We're already better.
Okay. So I do believe, so you're going straight square up with it. All right. Let's see you climb it, and then we'll do we'll look at your RPMs. How'd the butt dyno feel?
Do what?
How'd the butt dyno feel?
Good.
What'd the RPM look like? Or were you even paying
It was
attention?
hard to see because I feel it start to climb probably before you could see it, but it was above 2,500, but maybe real close to that.
I don't know. We'll see. But the point is so about 2,200 you started coming up.
And the other one, I don't feel like I moved until 30.
You didn't move until it shot up, is my assessment. So I mean, it's just, we're on grass.
And this is steeper.
Yeah, we're on grass with the rears, so not much traction. She squared up with both wheels instead of just the one. So you actually, in my opinion, put yourself in a more difficult pull.
I did it on purpose.
So, but yeah, and get down again, and I guess what some too is like you said, the last one was just sat there, and then went, and you're actually you can see it's engaging and trying to crawl. See, you were crawling that whole time. It wasn't not sitting there doing anything.
Yeah, and it didn't launch. It just
Much better. 2 thumbs up on that.
all right.
Now it's the draggy. Oh boy. So obviously our clutch kit is geared more towards rock riding. For our goal was just the best belt grip, no slip, no high temperatures that we could get. And so, you know, the performance, I'm curious to see what it gains in performance. So on the draggy, as official as we can get. We'll worry about that one.
About the butt tickling. Did you feel it in your butt?
Yes.
Look, it almost blew my headband off.
We'll talk about it here in a minute. I know that's better.
Well, my butt said it was.
I know that's better. How much?
Whoa, look out for the horse trailers.
So that felt faster, it launched harder, and we actually got some tire scrub. Like, we lost traction for just a second, so we were trying to break them loose.
Hey, just share.
Okay,
You're holding a hostage.
No, so 0 to 30, 2.3, 0 to 60, 7.39.
So screenshot and let's go to the previous.
So 237397, and 97's not, we're not worrying a whole lot about that. So only 3/10, 2.3, which we broke traction. And then what were we? 7.3 something, and then 9.7.
7.8.
9.7, 9.9. So a gearing a clutch kit designed for rock crawling, and we picked up performance a little bit, not huge numbers by any means. So we got a baseline. So we're definitely better engagement, definitely better crawling up the wall of death, and we're a little better on speed and performance. So, but again, we'd lost traction. We lost traction for a good little. All right, so we got the new Jaztuning loaded in it. No exhaust or anything like that. Really simple to transfer the files over. Load it up in there, so we got it in now. And instead of doing the wall of death and all that, we're just going straight to the performance, because we know the clutching's already better than, you know, what it came here with. And so we're just about performance now and draggy time. All right, we got the runs done. Final results are in, and the third run, well, it wasn't the third run because we did tweak and tune on the tune a little bit just to get the most of what we could out of it, and sucker rips.
The guy's loving it.
The guy's he's got it back by now and said the tune and clutching is absolutely amazing. Everything he was wanting and looking for. So we did the run, we did some tweaking on it and got it dialed in. How, like
chef's kiss?
That?
I don't know.
I put my hand over you see her through there? Sorry. Got all tuned in, and these are the final numbers we were at. The very last run, I know we got a little on the second run with our clutch kit, we got a little bit of wheel spin on takeoff. Third run, we got quite a bit of wheel spin on takeoff. And it just pulled hard all the way. So I will leave it to my lovely assistant here
to flip through the draggy.
To go through the draggy, tell us what we got. I don't know if they'll be able to see this, just because of some glareage.
That was the first run.
So that
just
was
with the setup he had.
That was the brand A tuning and clutching. 0-30 was 245, 0-60 765, 8th mile 9.9. So then we switched to just our clutching.
Yes, just a clutch kit with the old tune on it still. Or was this the stock tune?
No, this was the old tune.
Okay.
This was the brand A tune with our clutching after taking their clutching off. So what was I can't
0
see
to
it.
30, 2.32.
With a little tire spin.
0 to 60, 7.39. 8th mile, 9.76.
So I think I said it. That's improvements with a clutch kit geared for trail riding, aimed towards rock crawling on low geared machines like the Turbo R, like XP, XPTs, Pro XPs with gear reduction. It's not about performance. It's not a performance clutch setting at all, but yet
it performed better.
It performed better. So
now
our clutch.
This is the final result, right?
Final result, Jaztuning with our clutching.
0 to 30, 2.32.
With a lot of wheel spin.
0 to 60, 6.58. And 8th mile, 9.59.
So what was it? 6.58? 6.58, 739, 0 to 60. on just a good, safe, reliable tune, that is huge. That's huge. So, you know, that's somebody. Brand A's got to. Maybe, I don't know. The proof's in the numbers right there. There's better options out there.
Or as the old people say, the proof's in the pudding. Whatever's in the pudding.
Whatever's in the pudding with Jaztuning just demolished Brand A in a drag race with our clutching.
It's not plain old vanilla pudding anymore.
Or wait, that was just an improvement off of our clutch kit. So 658.
So they're clutching
765.
The mother clutching tune.
No, it was a mother clutcher primary, but the other
Brand,
people's tuning or clutching. So 768 to 658, right? 658, 1.1 seconds faster, 0 to 60 than what all the Facebook experts tell you to run. So if it's popular, it doesn't always mean it's good.
And we've been working with Jaztuning a lot on these tunes. So if you're one of our neighbors, we're sorry. There's a lot of zoom, 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 vroom, 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 up and down the roads.
So that's as a scientific as test as we can get. I'm gonna move over here. So
without a dyno.
Without a dyno.
But I've seen people asking in our area, does anyone have a dyno? And there's like nothing.
There's some in Louisville, I think.
Louisville, but nothing in our backyard.
Nothing in our backyard that we could play with, because that sure would be easier than running up and down the road.
I'm talking easy and close.
Yeah, so we know you've been lied to over the years about how good clutching is, people's clutching is, and so we get it. We come out of nowhere crashing into the scene with our clutching, and we're better.
Our clutching that was founded by someone's whining. It was founded on dreams and whining.
Yeah. And, you know, too, is our clutch kits, we go out and test them. We ride them in the rocks, on the trails.
Occasional drag race.
You and Sprinkles, you've never got it hot. You've never slipped the belt. You're on the same belt that you've been ever since we started this. So I think that says something. You know, you shouldn't be putting a new belt on your machine every year. I don't think. That's my opinion after just going through what we go through. But, I mean, I don't mean to toot our own horn, but baby, let her fly.
Toot, toot.
Yeah, well,
that person's been trying to get a hold of you, is all I'm saying.
we need to get a hold of that. We're extremely busy doing stuff like this, working in the shop, getting everybody taken care of. We'll return calls, texts, emails.
As quickly as
we can.
And by that, we mean Steven has more time with his job than I do to make calls, so it's not me calling. More than likely.
So right there, like I said earlier in the video, there's the discount code, www.crashcityoffroad.com. We're going to move clutching into clutching for just regular trail machines, regular geared machines on 32s and stuff. I mean, I don't know, beating a dead horse here. You can't argue with the numbers, with the clutching and the tuning. So,
and we didn't sandbag anything. We were nervous to do it. We thought, what if the numbers are terrible?
Yeah, what if we weren't better? What if the numbers weren't terrible, but, you know, they were. And that's just being focused on being as good as we can be. A thing with tuning too, that, you know, tuning is astrophysics as far as it goes for me. Could learn it, don't want to learn it. That's why people who specialize in it, like Jazz, very few people, Jason at Jaztuning, actually know what they're doing. So just brief conversations with him. Basically, Amber, who is totally computer illiterate, we could give her the programming and say, write a tune. And if you know, oh, we want to hit 19 pounds of boost. We know that we want this fuel ratio to be this, and this, and this, and this. So
I can't say that either.
So you can go in and just pick what targets you want to hit, and then load that into your ECU, because all you're making is a map. The ECU does what it does with the map to make your machine perform. So if you're not getting enough boost, you could just sit there, okay, I want to command 20 pounds of boost to try to move it up 1 pound to get to where you want to be.
And doesn't he try to tune them perfect to not let the ECU, or you're getting
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Sorry, I'm fast forwarding.
So you can just go and select all these different numbers that you want to hit, or you can view the data logs, see what the machine is telling you that it wants. And we talk to our machines all the time. The machine will talk to you if you listen to it. But he just looks off the data, and instead of commanding all these targets, he goes over here to this place, whatever you call it. I don't know. And says, all right, I need to do this here to get this result here. And then I need to go over here and do this to get this result here. And the proof of the difference is in the numbers. So it's a really good setup. Jason's been doing this 20 plus years in the automotive world. Big horsepower street cars, turbos. He's had one of his cars on the Discovery Channel Street Outlaws show. He bought a RZR. He wants to tune RZRs. Definitely way more reliable tuning because it's tuned correctly and not just pointing at a bunch of targets and letting the ECU try to run through all of its faults and corrections to make it happen. So big numbers on that. My RZR has been big improvement before portals. As far as power getting to the ground with switching to his tuning from another brand. So it's great. We're gonna set her up with that tuning.
I am patiently waiting.
Yep. And we're rambling. I'll shut up. Hope you guys stuck around to the end just to see what's your best options out there. People who say gear reduction or my Turbo R is geared low enough that I don't need clutching. You do. It can help. The clutch kit's set up right for it, and it just adds a whole different feeling to the gearing. So hit us up and we'll take care of you.